All right. Happy Saturday morning, everyone. Let's get straight into it with a weekend crypto update. We'll see where we are from yesterday. We'll start with Bitcoin. Okay, we are still bullish. Maybe a little topping point here locally, but I don't think so. We have left equal highs, and there's also so much supply above, so I do feel like we're going to go higher, at least in the short term. So, yeah, let's just be patient here and see what happens. We do have demand here. Perfect. Yeah, so at the moment, we're still bullish. Let's just be patient and yeah, we'll see how we bounce from these levels. And yeah, we've obviously got liquidity here. I believe there's also some supply here, more refined. Yes, there is. So yeah, a lot of supply here on this Bitcoin chart. Yeah, we'll see what happens. The hourly low is our market structure low on the hourly is not till here, so quite a bit of a We'll be bullish for a while. That's been mitigated. So yeah, let's see what USDT dominance is doing. We are well into demand here. Got supply in here. So yeah, we'll see what happens here. Still bearish. But we are still bullish on the 4 hour. So I guess, yeah, short term on crypto at the moment, short term, expect us to potentially go higher, at least for now. Bitcoin is obviously in a very small pullback, but it is overall bullish. Yeah, short term go higher, long term go lower. We have so much supply. I don't see Bitcoin breaking through all this supply. So yeah, just be patient with that. So let's see what the other pairs are doing based on what we've drawn the last 24 hours. ETH is pushing through supply and is pretty much pushed through most of supply. There's just nothing here locally from what I can see that will be a good target. Yeah, all this has been mitigated. This is valid demand, but it's just not it's not really that useful demand. It hasn't grabbed anything. So I don't expect much of a reaction from here. But it is still a valid demand block to have. So we will see what happens. But yeah, that's it for ETH at the moment. Cake. Cake has wicked quite well, and it is pulling back into this zone. I'm not really rushing to do anything at the moment. Yes, we do have supply up here. So yeah, let's just be a bit more patient and see what ideally we don't mitigate this right now and we just keep going lower and leaving this supply above, which will be a really nice third tab POI for later on. So we'll see what happens there. And yeah, we'll just be patient for now. That's it for Cake. Link. Sort of same, but different, yeah. I would like to see Link come back a bit deeper into this range. It has also left behind some supply quite nicely around this third tap. So we will see what happens. Yeah, from a POI standpoint, this is not bad. Hype. Yeah, hype was still kind of... yeah, this isn't... I think this was invalid now. Tap 1 to 2 is 14 days, 15 hours. Tap 2 to present. $17 days. Okay, so this range is technically now invalid. And we can now focus on this as a new range. This is our new range on hype. So yeah, give it patience. We are at all-time high, so we could we have a great opportunity here to short the all-time high on hype and kill the hype. But yeah, let's see what let's see what we do with this range. So WIF has formed a higher time frame range, but then we've also formed a local range in here, which I am very much willing to short. We've mitigated demand really nicely. So there's nothing holding price from coming down. Therefore, if we can get a pullback into this supply, mitigation and clean break, I am very much so willing to short this. So we can move hype to third on our list as well. Oh, we can move WIF, sorry, to third on our list. Obviously, yeah, we have to be mindful that this is within a high time frame range. So if we can get a clean break of structure, then I'm willing to short. If we don't get a clean break of structure and it's like a borderline break of structure, then I'm gonna be very cautious. Just because yeah, we can very much like do something like this, come back up, very weak break, pull back, and then just keep going higher and creating that second tap of this higher time frame range. So just be careful with that. But yeah, then again, if we get a clean break, then I'm willing to risk 0.5% on a short. And liquidity is really nice here. Like this is really, really beautiful at the bottom. We'll move width to third. Virtual. Yeah, this is a little bit too far out for us. Not really interested in this anymore. Not a clean model. So I will be giving this quite a bit more time to develop. Pepe has absolutely gone bang into this supply. I can see us rejecting from here. Yeah, too low time frame for me to really chart anything up. We'll let Pepe do its thing. So same thing. It's not really. Oh yeah, it's not really. Hasn't mitigated this supply or hasn't hit it yet. So there's no real other POI to watch out for. So let's just be patient and see what price does here. Litecoin, this is invalid. Nothing really that interests me in Litecoin at the moment. XMR. I expect range high to be hit. We are technically speaking, in a confirmed model. Sol is actually looking really nice as well. And it's in supply. In terms of Sol, this is our extreme liquidity. So I kind of want price to grab this before making any further decisions on a short. I will definitely be looking for this liquidity to be grabbed. That might be valid supply, but we'll have a charter. Let's just see what happens. But keep in mind that there is liquidity above, so we will see what happens. We'll move that higher. Fart coin. Nothing of interest. BNB, nothing of interest. Let's wait for that supply to be hit. Aave. way too extended here. Maybe you might be able to later on look at this as a potential range, but there's a lot more time to develop until this becomes a valid range. Like, you're on a 2 hour here, so we'll see. Doge was in a range, I believe, from memory, or it wasn't? No, it was not. Yeah, so with Doge here, same thing. Not really interested in anything at the moment. Let's just wait for price to bounce from either or level or create some form of ranging environment, because it's not really creating a ranging environment at the moment. XLM looking really, really nice. If we can come up, create our second tap, mitigate supply, come back in the range, that this is setting up for a really, really beautiful distribution. So as much as the second tap hasn't been confirmed yet, we will move this up to 4th on our list. Or 5th. Yep. Really liking this. Render. Render's front ran that. Render's still a range that's on the cards, but we've just front ran this deviation, which I'm not liking too much. But let's give this a bit more time and see how we develop. As I said, perfect example here of a potential distribution into an accumulation. Boom, boom, boom. Tau in a range as well. Similar story to Render, we're kind of failing to deviate. So we'll leave that as is and see what happens. Pump. Not liking this anymore. Yeah, not a fan. Let's wait a bit. Quant, similar story to Render. Kind of front running that second tap / first deviation. Tau. Same story. Nothing here on or. Pump. No. Nothing here on pump. Nothing on XRP. Nothing on Bitcoin Cash. I think Trump was in a distribution from memory. Yeah, we've sort of pushed a bit too far out here for my liking. We do have demand here. Yeah, not really a valid range regardless. And Asta. Great return to zone, so we can try and see if we can sort of milk this as a partial range. I'm gonna need price to come a bit deeper into this space here. But at the moment, we've actually mitigated this, I believe. We have, but we can use a more, yeah, as we've done before, we can use a more thorough mitigation. So we'll put this pinpoint to show us. Yeah, we'll see what price does on Asta, but I haven't really liked trading Asta, as I don't like the price action, as you can see. But this might even just end up going lower, because we have technically confirmed a 2-tap model, which I don't trade 2-tap models, but we have broken structure. So we'll see what happens. And we do have some more refined supply in here. Well, who would have thought we got a potential opportunity here on Asta? But yeah, that is it for today, guys. So fairly short, sharp one, but we've actually got quite a few models that can develop. So to summarize once more, keep a close eye on Cake. Keep a close eye on Link. Keep a close eye on Whiff. Link's actually looking nice. So's Whiff. Same as Sol. Same, and yeah, XLM, Hype, and Astra are sort of still developing. So yeah, that is it for today, guys. That is it for today. I will see you all on tomorrow's update. Peace.